Hi, welcome to Spiritual Life is Love, and today I'm going to be doing a love reading for the water signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Got a love reading coming up, and we're going to see what the current energies has, especially with this Venus in retrograde that is amongst us. So that's a whole different level of clearing, communicating, and dealing with love, as you can see, and what's going on in the current energy. So let me give these cards a shuffle, and then I'll be right back with you. So I have shuffled and dealt the cards, as you can see, and wow, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, true love is here. This could be the one. So the overall energy was let go of control issues. I feel like when I first started dealing the deck, the first card that jumped out was let go of control issues. So I believing that they want y'all to let go of control issues and have patience. It is coming. It may not feel like it, but it is. It's coming. Have patience. Love is on the way. And this is just not a normal love. This is going to be true love. True love is here. True love. You have called in your soulmate. You have called to your soulmate. You have waited patiently. A lot of you have been patient, working through other lessons, dealing with people that, was not in your, they wasn't on the same page as you. They didn't want the same things as you. You wanted one thing, they wanted something different, and you sat and waited because you wanted your one. So the next person is going to be the one. This is going to be the one. So it looks like you're going to get to know each other. And it's funny because I got the same story, but I feel like someone, unless it's a person coming back, because this card said we will be together again. So this is what makes me think that you already know this person. And then the other card was your intensity frightens me, but allures me at the same time. But this could be somebody who knows you, but don't all the way know you, or wants to meet you. Like if a person knows you but don't really know you kind of situation. But then this card at the bottom said, I miss you regardless of how it seems. So once again, I feel like for the water signs, it's a person that for some of you, it's going to be a brand new person. And then for some of you, you may have both. But I think some of you may want that person to come back, and they will. It is a Venus in retrograde, as I know y'all heard me saying earlier, and this is a retrograde full of really following your heart whichever way it goes. And I feel like the energies is going to bring up some old energies that kind of need to be dealt with. And okay, I didn't realize that the camera stopped. So, oh boy, have patience. I think I left off maybe with two different people, and for some people it's truly going to be a new person, and for other people it's going to be a person may come back and someone new. Because of the cards I've seen over here, we will be together again, and your intensity frightens me and lures me at the same time. And at the bottom of the deck it says, I miss you regardless of how things seem. And then please don't take what happened personally. It's not you, it's me. So this leads me to believe that this one person that's going to come back, y'all were together briefly, and they probably ghosted you. They probably disappeared. You thought everything was going well. You thought everything was going good, and y'all was on the right track, and out of nowhere, y'all just stopped speaking. And the person didn't really Even though they left the way they left, they really still had you on their heart and really had a special place in their heart for you. But at the time, the love that you was giving and that they needed to receive was just too much for them, and it was just too intense for them. And then I went over here to say that during this time is the Venus retrograde. And this is a time for really following your heart, whichever way your heart may lead. And then sometimes it's going to lead you to make a risk that's going to work for you, or a risk that's going to perhaps bring a lesson. And I feel like this time until about September, the end of the summer to fall, you will be bringing up things from the past that need to be brought up, whether it's daddy issues, mommy issues, or issues of the heart, so that you can finally cleanse and then maybe I see it as like to be able to receive the love that's here, because Venus is all about the heart. So it's like doing the true cleansing of the heart, and then what's behind that, or what's going to be concurrent with it, and then as maybe the energy sees fit, you have a true love coming in that you've been calling in, and you want it to be your one. But it's a form of codependency, I feel like, and I'm learning and living. So maybe for some of you, maybe they didn't want you to be codependent, or really want in the relationship, to learn how to live your life, love who you are, and just know that this love was worth waiting for. Like the time that you spent maybe working on your codependency, like maybe some of you were codependent in the past on the love, or felt like you couldn't live your life without a love interest in your life. You learned and forgave yourself for putting up with the stuff in the past that you probably didn't really need to put up with, but because you kind of learned your lesson and forgave yourself for putting up with relationships that wasn't to your benefit, purposely, it was worth waiting for. This love that's coming in now that you worked through all those lessons is going to be the person. You have friendly support surrounding you. So whether it's your family, your friends, the angels, God, they're here supporting you through this time that you feel like this is an extended time to this love. You and this person is going to naturally evolve. Y'all are going to go on rendezvous. Y'all are going to get to know each other. This is your person. Like this person's coming in is going to be the one that you waited for, the love of your life. You went through all of this to get the love of your life. Like you put up with a lot of bullshit that wasn't yours to put up with. You dealt with a lot of the BS. You healed a lot of people. You were the spiritual love, like low-key love assassin. Like you got in people's lives, you tried to show them love, you thought it was love, and then it was just the opposite. Like you had different missions, and your mission was to go around and touch people's heart and see with that, would they choose the left path or the right path? And some of them ran, and it looks like some of them are going to come back because they went and learned their lessons and really sat and thought about it, what to say. I just have to do something else right now, so please understand. So these people had to do something else. Maybe they had to go complete some cycles. They had to go get their life together, go wrap up other stuff. They loved you too much to put you through some of the stuff that they was about to put you through, so they ghosted you. But at the end of the day, for most of us, because I'm a water sign, but and it's you as well, we have a true love coming in. We have a soulmate that could be the one that is the one. And then we learned ourselves, went through different codependency lessons. We had patience through all of this, and we're really about to get this true love, this person that's right here. And it's funny because when I picked up this deck right here, the divine timing, and of course the twin flame tried to creep back in as it is right now, and third party. So some of them are still working on that, but and that's love language. So I feel like for those of them, the two separate parties, the ones who had to go get their life together, those the ones that was dealing with the third party. And I feel like, I don't know whether you feel like waiting for that third party to work out or not, but you do have someone else coming that's really going to be your true love. And I know that some of you may want that twin flame and want to wait for that true love. So that's up to you and where you are in this love life. But water signs, your person is here. You waited long enough. You learned your lessons. So it's going to be someone who you're naturally going to bond with, who you're naturally, it's going to be a perfect love. You'll be like, wow, like they're going to like the things that you like. They're going to want to do the things that you do. Y'all going to speak both of the same love languages, or know how to complement each other's love language, so that both of you actually feel loved. So it's here. Pat yourself on the back. The true love is here for you. Definitely, you're gonna be spending time together. It's gonna be the love that you ever wanted. After you complete this Venus, or as it completes, Your love is here. I don't want to say that. They're here. Have a good day.